Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of the Road to Ace series. We're into the first battle, and oh my god, this battle looks rough. This is definitely Poison Barbs, I can tell right off the bat. This is a very rough battle for me. I have a terrible matchup here, and I'm going to have to play this very well if I want to have a chance. Thing is, if I can get rid of Fate Not early, I might be in a good situation. Plan is... Oh, I still haven't got rid of... I still don't have Barbs. Darn. If I had Barbs would be very good for this battle, I think. I'm going to bring this guy, because you're good for this, and... Not for Borlis, but you're good for this guy. Plus, I can burn up the hazards. Cleone... I think I kind of got to bring it. He has all range attackers besides Gremlin and that, but if I get a Rageful plushie boost, I could be in a good situation. On the Lachette. I'm going to have to get it on the Lachette, I think. Now, out of these last three, which one should it be? Gargolem loses to this guy. But it can place down hazards. It can Driving Force this guy out. Plus, it's a swap-in for the Phage. So that'll be what I do. He's going to try to anti-lead, I assume. So... There's nothing that's immune to Zip Zap, so that is something I can definitely play with. So this will be what I bring. Leads off with the Lachette, which makes sense. He tried to anti-lead my Gargolem. Now I gotta make a play here. What move will he do? I'm gonna go for an Ancient Roar right off the bat. Okay, he actually switched. I didn't think he was gonna switch. Oh, I could have got some damage off. I could have gotten a little bit of damage off. Okay, so you're weakened. I can go into Colossotrops, because I have an idea. I have an idea with Colossotrops. I'm going to try to go for a Bulk Up, because I don't think Phage Shot has that much. And now that it's weakened... By the way, my game isn't loading very well, which is bad. I want my game to load. I'm going to go for a Bulk Up, and I want to see what move you do. I want him to go Borlis. If he goes Borlis, he can give me like a +1 or something. That's for Zip Zap. That's fine, because that doesn't really do that much damage. Because I have an idea. If he goes into something like Borlis, he can get a Frail Armor boost, and he can try to win. He went Lachette. It's actually very good for me that he went Lachette. The fact that he went Lachette is big, because I have an idea. If he gives me a Slapdown, I can get Frail Armor. And then I can start going for the win. I actually outspeed Lachette, which is actually good because I'll be at +4, and this is going to be a big old outburst hitting him. He actually placed traps. I'm going to go for a wait and get my energy back. I didn't... No, I brought Crackalola, so I can't always get rid of those traps. Slapdown will do nothing. It did crit me, of course, but I do got my Frail Armor up now. I do have Frail Armor up, but oh no, it's in Quick Punch range, isn't it? It's in Quick Punch range for Gremlin, isn't it? But I am at +4, so I can get some big boy damage. So that should OHKO Lachette. You gotta be kidding me. Oh! Heh! 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 If I didn't get crit, I'd be in such a good position. Okay. Think this through. I'll Earthquake. In case he goes into Phage, which he didn't. Heh! Problem. Quick Punch. Quick Punch, Gremlin. But I'm dead to traps anyway, so I have to just let this go. Darn, that sucks. I can't believe it. Because Gremlin has priority. If he brought Gremlin, he went Phage. He went for Phage for the Jolt. Probably Jolt, I assume. Let's see, are you Jolt? Oh, he's not. How did you live that? It's +4! He does Zip Zap. I think he has to switch first. I really needed that for Borlis. He goes into Cleone, trying to not allow me to place traps, I see. I'm going to go into you, so I can at least get rid of a layer of traps. Get rid of a layer of traps. And I don't know what the play is here, honestly. I'm actually going to burn up. He goes for a stratagem for damage, which actually didn't do that much. I still have another way to win this match, I think. I think I have another way to win this match. I'm going to go for a Soul Burst Rejuvenate to get my bulk up. Get my bulk up, and then I can start Spectral Bursting. Drink a little coffee. I wish I was able to KO Phage. I wish I was able to KO the Phage, but I didn't. I think I should still be in an okay situation, though. It's that Borlisk. It's Borlisk and Gremlin. I thought it would do more damage, honestly. There's the heat, which, wow. Soul Burst Crackalola is massive. I can't believe how massive Crackalola is. I'm going to start actually hitting the Cleone. I'm going to go for a Spectral Burst now, just for damage. He dissipated. That's big. I got chip on Cleone. I got a little chip on Cleone. Good. I got a little chip on Cleone. That should be into Scampy range now. That got Cleone into Scampy range. He's going to Flash and Flee Phage Knot. If there's Phage Knot, he's going to click Flash and Flee for the pivot move. So who does he have left? So he has Phage. He might just go for the Rejuve, so I'm going to go for an Eruption for damage. I am under the heat. I lived that pretty well. Yeah, Soul Burst Crackalola is pretty good at what it does. Does it go back Cleone? It does go back Cleone. But Cleone is chip. Now, if he goes for the... I have an idea. I'll go into Gargolem first, actually, because I want to get Icicle Traps up. Icicle Traps could put me in an advantage. Okay, he goes for the healing move, which makes sense. He only has enough for one more move after this, so that's good. I can go for the Icicle Traps here. I wish I was Barbs instead of Gust. Alright. We have a situation to bring our Lumions in. Stratagem does nothing. And this will get me into a free switch into Scampy. It's a free switch into Scampy, which will be a free Tamp. Either a free Tamp or a free Accelerate, I don't know yet. I think I'm going to go for the Tamp first. I don't know. I think I just Battering Ram for damage. I don't think it's enough for Cleone, but we'll try it. We're going to be aggressive here. We're going to be aggressive with the attack. He does have Gremlin. Good to know he does actually have the Gremlin. So I get a big hit on it, which does half its health. I'm going to go for an Accelerate. Goes for the Slapdown to get rid of my item. It sucks, but not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world, because now I'm in Accelerate range. I'm going to go for a Tamp myself, so that will rebuff my stats. And now let's start getting rid of the Gremlin. Vital Jab. Darn, I got HP. I didn't want that. I did not want that. I gotta go for the Battering Ram and hope for the KO here. Darn, it sucks. Okay, I did get the KO. I don't think Body Crash was enough, so I needed to do that. But now I dropped my youth. There comes Phage. Oh, I gotta KO the Phage. I gotta KO the Phage. I'm not gonna lift Stratagem, and he knows that. Oh, now I'm Malward. I have to switch. Dang, I have to switch now. He's doing a very good job of Cleone. And I don't think I have any way I can actually beat through the Cleone if it sets up a Palm. Again, what I need to do is get a wait or rest when he's out of energy. Borlisk. Huh? He went into the Borlisk now? That might be a sell. That could be a sell on his part. I think he sold there, going into Borlisk. Reason why I say that is because if he went Cleone, he could get a heal up and force me out. I'm at +1, so I live this hit. Yeah, I lived that hit. And now I have enough for a Body Crash and a Battering Ram, and I can win this match. I think he sold there. I think he sold the match. Yeah, there's the KO. Even without Trash Armor, that does a lot of damage. And now I can hit the Cleone. I'm going to save this, though, because there's no reason why not to save this. I'm going to go into Zulong and Zipsap, because I want my Trash Armor back. I want my Trash Armor ability back. So he goes for the Stratagem for damage, which does half. That makes sense. We'll go for the Zipsap. Zipsap for extra damage. Nice, extra damage. Not much, but extra. Any extra damage is good. There's Crackalola. We're just here trying to sack Crackalola. Here, just trying to sack the Crackalola here. Oh, it lived. I actually did not want to live that. I didn't want to live that, actually. Oh, he just KO'd me. Okay, we're good. I think we win this, because he's now out of energy. And Battering Ram, I think, is enough from here. And if it isn't enough, I just rest on the Rejuvenate. So I think we're good here. With Battering Ram, we got our Trash Armor back, so this should be enough to actually KO the Cleone. Yes, it is. Awesome. That's a great battle number 1. Played that really well. Let's head into the next battle. Wow. How much rank did I get from that? A lot, actually. I'm almost to Hyper 3. Alright. Battle number 2. And I replaced Gust with Barb. So I now actually have Barbs in my Gargolem. It looks like it's going to be a Gargolem versus Gargolem matchup. I gotta watch out for Nova. Nova Niece is going to be a terrible matchup for me. I'll bring you for the Mutagon, because I kind of have to. There's a Lechant, another Lechant. There's a Skellic as well. There is no rain on this team, though, so Skellic is just normal. I gotta play... I'm gonna bring you for the Skellic, because that's setup fodder. But I gotta get rid of Gargolem Defense first. And I gotta watch out for that, because he could go Shienta for the anti-lead. He could go for the anti-lead. The good thing is... Oh, but he could go Gargolem Defense himself, is the thing. But if he goes that, I could go Declipse and win. But I also don't hit hard, because I don't have Gamma Pulse. I have this for other Declipses, so I actually don't beat that hard. But he doesn't have to know that. He doesn't have to know that. I've been seeing Harvs everywhere. Oh, I want Declipse so bad, because it could be so good, because I can set up Scapegoat. I don't know who he's going to lead with, honestly. I honestly legit have no clue who he's going to lead with. Is he going to lead with... I'm going to lead Colossa. I'm going to lead Colossa to anti-lead you. No, I'm going to lead Zulong. Because he's going to try to anti-lead my Gargolem. I think he's going to anti-lead my Gargolem. No, he led Gargolem. I got the read wrong. I got the read wrong there. I could go for the Crackalola play, actually. I think Crackalola actually beats Gargolem 1v1, even with Mudslide. So I have an idea. Oh, he switched. Into Muta. Which, that's actually not terrible. I'm gonna go for Soul Burst Eruption, just to get as much damage done as I can. He actually stayed in on a Crackalola. Why would he stay in? I could have O-code it with Spectral Burst. Why did he stay in? This is a Crackalola who could Soul Burst. Did he Brawn Boost, predicting the switch? I don't know why he stayed in there. I don't know why he stayed in. I could have O-code it, probably. Fever Eruption's still going to do a lot of damage, but yeah, I could have gotten the O-co. That's why I went T. Like, that does nothing. That does nothing, Mutagon. That does nothing. He went for Chip on Crackalola, which doesn't make sense. Because I could always bring this guy back on Gargolem. I could always bring this guy back on Gargolem. Yeah, Soul Burst Crackalola is definitely one of my favorite tanks. Just because it hits decently hard, it has a lot of coverage, great bulk, and it's another Lumion that controls the Hazards game as well. Since I have Crackalola with Burn Up, and I have Gargolem Defense with Mudslide, and I could run Gust on Cleone if I want to. Like, he should have switched. I don't know why he stayed in. I don't know why he stayed in with Muta. Thing is, I don't think it's worth for him keeping Muta anymore, because I have Lumions to deal with them. But he's going to keep it anyway. Gargolem? Why Gargolem? Why Gargolem? Now he knows that I have Spectral Burst. His range defense has fallen. I'm going to go for the healing move. I'm going to go for the healing move because I assume he's going to rejuvenate. I assume he's going to place hazards up. He can't Driving Force me out. He's an offensive Gargolem D. But that does nothing because it's Soulburst Crackalola. Soulburst Crackalola is kind of insane at its job. The range defense drop is very nice, actually. He can't go Nova Diaz because Nova Diaz takes a lot of damage from an incoming Flare Blast. Although I gotta remember, I only have 2 turns left. Getting damage on Gargolem D is good. I want damage on Nova. I want to threaten Nova out. There's a Flare Blast, which does a lot of damage. I'm going to get rid of the hazards because I don't want any of my other Lumions to deal with them. He wants to save his Gargolem D for later, so I'm going for the burn up. He goes for the incoming Nosedive, which makes sense. Does a little bit, does nothing. No barbs. But now Flare Blast can miss, so I'm actually going to rest and try to get my energy back. I'm going to try to get my energy back now, because I have a feeling he's going to switch out. I have a feeling the Gargolem's going to switch. I could KO the Gargolem, but there's kind of no reason to right now. I have Lumions to deal with it. So I don't have to worry. I can always just come back in and recontrol the hazards. Recontrol the hazards game. If he's going for another layer of barbs, that's fine. I'm going to burn up again, because guess what? I'm not allowing the hazards. You either are going to have to accept the fact that I set up. He could crit me soon, so I'm going to rejuvenate on the next turn. Yeah, I'm going to rejuvenate next turn to get some HP back. Thing is, since he has Nosedive, he's actually recoiling himself. That's just kind of funny. So he's getting barbs up, but I'm getting rid of them, and I'm setting up. So it's really not setting up for success for him, especially if I get an attack off. If I can get an attacking move off, I'll be in very good position here. I'm going to Spectral Burst, though, because I don't want to risk the miss with Flare Blast. And also, the heat's gone as well. Heat's gone, so it's better just going for the Flare Blast anyway. Yeah, Flare Blast is the better play. That should KO at +2. Plus, if he switches into something else now, which I heavily doubt it. Yeah, you're going to have to switch. No barbs! No barbs, guys. No barbs. And I still have Crackalola at high health for Mutagon. So that's good. I have high health for Mutagon. He completely threw away his Gargolem D there. Don't know why he threw it away, but I'll take it. I assume he goes Nova now on the switch. I assume he goes Nova now to threaten out the Soulburst Crack. Thing is, why wouldn't he go into it earlier? Is the thing. Why wouldn't he have gone into it earlier? I need chip on the Crack. I need chip on Nova. Nova's the big threat against my team. Yeah, he's the big threat versus my team, Nova Diaz. He's taking a lot of time in between his moves. I don't think he knows what to do. I don't think he brought Nova. He's thinking a while. Either that or he's stalling time just to be toxic. I heavily doubt it's that. I don't think he has a move. Thing is, my move's Flare Blast, so I could miss. So it's risky Flare Blasting. He's soft blocked. Is the person I'm battling soft block? Oh my god. I might get a free win. I might get a free win. Like, I was in the winning position too, but still, I think I'm going to get a free win. I don't think he can click a move. Oh, he got... Okay, he fixed it. Harv, just KO it. Harv's the biggest threat of my team. Harv's the biggest threat. KO him. I don't care if you have Earthquake. KO him. KO him. KO him. I don't care if you have Earthquake. I did nothing anyway. That did nothing anyway. That's crazy. And that's an Oko. Yeah, Soulburst Crackalola, he does not have Nova Diaz. He does not have Nova Diaz for Crackalola. He does not have Nova Diaz at all. Either that or it's Nova Diaz's melee. Me, Spectral Burst. Just KO it. T-Sweep will not KO me unless it dazes, which it doesn't. Goodbye, Mutagon. Goodbye, Mutagon. Soulburst Crackalola is popping off. I have enough for 2 more Spectral Bursts. Yes, this Lumion doesn't usually get KOs often. Oh, I see. He's trying to get a Brawn boost. Okay, just Radiant. Okay, he just Radiant Rushed. We're fine. Since he didn't Brawn boost and I didn't miss. Okay. This is going to be kind of tough, actually. I'm going to go Zulong so I can actually... unequip his Clutch plushie. We'll just quickly unequip this Clutch plushie. We'll go Colossotrops. And we'll try to go for the win here. Radiant, which will do nothing. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. He goes for the Frost Punch, will give me Frail Armor. Hopefully I don't get dazed. So there's the Frail Armor Rageful plushie. Frail Armor Rageful plushie Colossotrops is clutch sometimes. I don't know why. This thing just... There's the daze! Let me guess. Okay, I got my Earthquake off. Who's his last Limian? Oh gosh, why the daze? I knew it was coming. Battles are just never that easy. Oh, his last one's Lachette. Why did they save Lachette for last? Outburst can do some big damage, but it won't OHKO. Yeah, I do get the Outburst off, which is good. I needed that. Now that's pretty much that's in range for either Zulong or the other guys who are good. Critical hit, really? Hey, free KO for him. He'll take it. I'll go into Zulong, and I'll just Fire Breath. Fire Breath will be quad effective, super effective, enough to KO Lachette, and that will be a GG's. That was a pretty good battle. Soulburst battles are easy when one Lumion takes out 3. So, let's see how much rank I got. I think I'm going to reach Hyper 3. Hyper 3, baby! We are so close to Expert. Let's head to the next battle. Alright, we're into the third battle, and let's see what you have. Another Wintrix. I've been seeing so many Wintrixes as of late. It's kind of crazy. That's sad because that puts this guy in jail, and there's a Jalusa, so again, this guy's in jail. But it's my only way to block Metatoad. Although I can go into you. You look amazing for this battle. Especially on the Jalusa and Sachi. And Obsidian, too. I'll bring... Barbs can be good. I gotta get rid of that, though. I gotta get rid of that. I assume that's Gus. It's that Wintrix. Thing that's good is that he has nothing that's immune to electric. I feel like he's going to lead with Toad, though, and try to do some big boy damage to something. So what I want to do is lead off with this so I can get some big boy damage on pretty much anything. I think I outspeed everything. He's going to bring this, the Toad lead. Usually the Toad lead is common. Toad lead is common. I can bring you for the Helvantic. Oh, I could bring you for the Hellbent. I should bring you, even with the Wintrix alive. Now, out of these last 3, which one should I bring for the last 3? He has melee attackers that I could get a boost on. You are good for this. I need a melee attacker because Jalusa is a thing. So yeah, I'll lead off with Scampy for the Toad. Scampy on Toad. Oh, that's good too! That's good. That's good as well, actually. Boreless Gleed, I'm fine with that. I'm going to go for a Tamp immediately. So if he undermines, I'm going to go for a Tamp and try to get buffed early. He actually stayed in. Radiant Rush, which does nothing. I'll go for the Accelerate and try to go for the Sweep on everything. I'm going to try to sweep everything. I'm going to try to sweep already. Let's try to sweep the game. Let's try to sweep. Let's try to sweep the game, guys. Let's try to sweep. Accelerate will outspeed everything, and then we could start Scampying it up. Yeah, Scampy's a good matchup into this guy, which is good. Alright. I think he tried to anti-lead. There's Helvantic. There's my Accelerate, so now I outspeed this guy. And this should be an OHKO. I've had this matchup before. I think this should be an OHKO. Let's see, though. Either that or it's going to live at 1. Yeah, it lived at 1. Baneful will not OHKO. Did not get a poison either. But a Body Crash to save up on my energy. There goes Helvantic. Helvantic's out of the picture. I have enough for 2 Body Crashes. This is good. This is a good start. Still is Borlisk, though, so I gotta be a little careful for Borlisk. Goes into the Toad. Let's just KO the Toad. Get rid of the Toad. Toad is one of the biggest threats on his team. Just get rid of it. I don't care. Get rid of the Toad. Get rid of the Toad. He's the biggest threat to my team. Get rid of him. Alright, who does he go into next? If he goes Obsidian, I rest and I switch. Because I outspeed Borlis. I went Sachi. I didn't want Sachi in there. But, the fact that he went Sachi means I could go to Clips. And I'm going to try to go for the setup strat on the Eclipse. Let's see. I think he goes for the Foul Chant. Oh, no, he went for the Thunder Strike. It's going to do a lot. Oh, come on! Come on, Eclipse. Really, Sachi? Really, Sachi? I don't really have anything. He could E-Burst the incoming switch. Why, Sachi? Why? I hate you. Really, Sachi? I hate you. Okay, okay. It's not over yet, but this is a rough situation to be in. This is a very rough situation to be in. Because I bet you the Sachi has Frost Beam and E-Burst. That is a 2-shot at least. I need you for Borlis. I'm going to go Gargolem. There's E-Burst. I'm going to go for a layer of Barbs. He has Foul Chant. Okay, he's not Frost Beam. So I can live the hit. Awesome. He's not Foul Chant. Well, he is Foul Chant, but you know what I mean. There's Barbs. I'm going to go for another layer. Another Foul Chant. Alright. We're in position. It did not crit. Good. It did not crit. I got everything I need. I got my 2 layer of Barbs. We're going to Driving Force the Sachi on the rest, on the way. So he only has enough for one more move anyway. Now, let's see who he goes into. He has 3 left still. Yeah, that Thunderstrike Para killed me. Oh no, okay, it's Borlis. Okay, it's Borlis. Okay. We can get Scampy back into the game, I think. Either Scampy or the other thing back in the game. You're going to go for the Icicle Tremor. I'm going to go for the Weight to get my energy back. Icicle Tremor, which does nothing. I'm going to rest to get my energy back. And then, let's get Scampy back into this game. I outspeed the Sachi unless it's very nimble. Let's see. Judging by the damage you did to Eclipse, I assume it's not very nimble. So I assume I can get the outspeed. We'll see, though. Let's get Scampy back into the game. Also, Stoops is in the server. Nice. Alright. We're in position here, guys. We're in position. With the Barbs up, we are in good position. Especially if his last one's the Obsidian, which I don't know. I don't think his last one is Obsidian, actually. I have a feeling his last one's Delusa, and I gotta save my Colossotrops for it. I have a feeling his last one's Delusa. Just a feeling. Got my rest up. If it doesn't crit, I live. Okay, did not crit. Let's KO the Borlisk. Just get rid of it. I don't want to take any risk. Helvantic's dead. Metatoad's dead. Borlisk is dead. Sachi's at no health. And I have Barbs up for the last Mystery Lumion. Which, let's see. Who is the last Mystery Lumion? You can't go Sachi unless he's nimble. He's going for the Speed Tie. Isn't he? A Body Crash to save on energy. Of course he won it. I knew he was going to win it, too. Okay. It's gotten a little ugly all of a sudden. But I can go for the Zip Zap to KO the Sachi. Of course it would outspeed. His Boralalis can't, but his Sachi can. That's fine. Sachi's dead. Stupid Sachi. Get out of there. Now I'm going to go into Colossa and hope Colossa can do enough damage to pretty much anything he has left. I have a feeling his last one's Delusa. I don't know why, but I had just a feeling. I'm on a hunch here. His last one's Delusa, and I'm screwed. Don't know why. Just a feeling. I hope not, though. I hope his last one's Obsidian, because I could set up a bulk up, get a Frail Armor, then outburst it, get some chip, and then go into Zulong and win. Please last one be Obsidian. Be Obsidian. Be Obsidian. Please be Obsidian. A crit would not be enough to Oko me anyway. Please be Obsidian. Don't be Jalusa. Don't be Jalusa. Don't be Jalusa. Although even if it is Jalusa, you can't Luster Loot HP back on me. But I need damage. I need damage, though. This is going to be a close battle because of the Sachi. Alright. He's waiting on his turn. He's taking a lot of time. He's hoping I lag out. Oh, please. Please, Colossal, win me the game. Alright. Let's see. Is he just trying to waste all the time? Hoping I lag out? That's what he's trying to do, I think. He's gonna run out of time. He's waiting till 1 second left, isn't he? Nope, he forfeited. Let's go! What was his last one? Oh, it's Wintrix! Oh, God, he could have done it! I forgot about Wintrix. But yeah, that's a GG's. Let's head into the next battle. I might need to do 2 more if I want to get the expert. Alright, we're into the 4th battle against Big God. This is a very interesting team. I'm definitely going to bring you because Icicle Traps look amazing. Oh yeah, Icicle Traps looks amazing in this battle. He doesn't really have anything for anything else. And he knows that, so he's probably going to lead with something to anti-lead Gargolem. Gotta watch out for this guy. This guy could probably sweep me if I'm not careful. I'll bring the Zulong so I can Ancient Roar out. Yeah, I can Ancient Roar out, which is good. I might just lead with it in case he leads something like Snagoo. Or Wendelin. He could lead that too, actually. I'm trying to think. Out of all the last 3, which one should I bring? He has Colossa. He has Valkyrie. I don't really have anything I could live Valkyrie well, so I gotta bring Cleone, just so I can swap into that. And into Snagoo, too. Even with Muck Blast, I can stratagem it. Now, which one should I do? Which one should I bring as my last? Immune to Body Crash. Colossa could be a nightmare, but I could also Scapegoat spam it. I could Scapegoat spam these Lumions is the thing. Other than that, Eclipse doesn't really do that much. I think you are the bring, because I can actually stop and halt that. Tyrex I can hit super effectively, but I think our own Colossotrops is the play. Because Wendelin and his Colossa could give me Frail Armor. He leads? Yeah, he went to Kuda, the anti-lead. He went for the anti-lead. I knew it. He went for the anti-lead. I'm going to Zip-Zap. I don't care. I'm going to Zip-Zap. He knows that he lives a Zip-Zap. I don't care if he goes into his Earth type. He just Soul Bursted. Good. I got damage. I got a little damage on him. It won't be a lot, but I got a little bit. And now I know that he is a Soul. Now I know that he is Soul Burst. I assume he's going to go for the Electric move. No, he's going to go for either Gamma Pulse, Electric move. I have no idea what he's going to go for, honestly. Honestly, I actually have no clue. The Zip-Zap does some damage, though. I'm going to go with the Colossotrops and try to threaten something. Try to threaten something out here. Gamma Pulse? Okay. I'm going to go for the Bulk Up because I don't want to give his Colossotrops any... I don't want to give his Colossotrops any ideas. I don't care if he goes into something like Snagoo. He goes Tyrex to get a Terrifying off. He gets a Terrifying off, which makes sense. I'm going to go for another Bulk Up. Because if he hits me, he sets me up for success. I outspeed his Tyrex. Did he Scapegoat? He sharpened himself. He's hoping to get the crit. He's hoping for the crit. I'm going to get one more Bulk Up, and then that should hopefully do enough to him. He's hoping for the crit. He's hoping for the crit. That's what he's doing. Okay, let's T-Thrash it. Just do damage. T-Thrash should be enough to KO it. Okay. Just KO the KO Tyrex. KO Tyrex. He was too greedy. He was too greedy, and now I'm at +3 melee defense. He got too greedy, and since I outspeed him, I win this matchup. Yep, get out of here. Get out of here. That was well done. That was good. That was good on my part. Now, let's see. Does he go into his Colossotrops? If he goes into his Colossotrops, I'm going to wait, try to get a Frail Armor boost, and try to win immediately. He goes Valkyrie, which outspeeds me, so I switch into my Cleone. I switch into my Cleone, and I dissipate out. That's the plan there. See, sometimes you don't need the Frail Armor to win. Alright, I'm going to go for the Dissipate now to get some momentum. Dissipate for momentum. Goes for the Flash and Flay. Thing that's good is he outspeeds me, meaning that he has to switch into something first. He could still have another Earth type. I remember him having Garbantis in the back somewhere. So he could have another Earth type. Goes into Wyndolin. Wyndolin for the incoming Clutch plushie, I assume. So I want to at least get rid of the Clutch plushie. So let's go into you. Let's get Icicle Traps up. Late game Icicle Traps, baby. Late game Icicle Traps. That's how we do it around here. Late game Icicle Traps. I assume he's going to fade away. Yeah, he fades away. Into, I think, that's a critical hit. But it still didn't do that much. It only did 42. So I'm gonna get Icicle Traps up. If he goes Garbantis, I Driving's Force. He goes Snagoop, I could Driving's Force. Tsunami isn't enough to KO me. So yeah, we just Driving's Force. I assume his... Yep, we just Driving's Force him out. We just Driving's Force him. Oh, he has Gust on his Snagoop. So he does have Gust on Snagoop. Good to know. Why would he run Gust on Snagoop? I guess he had no other way to get rid of hazards, but still. There's Valkyrie again. Valkyrie swapping in is not the end of the world, honestly. Valkyrie swapping in is not the end of the world. I'm going for another layer of Barbs. He Nova Blasted. Now his Lumion has to swap in. That's good. Now he has to swap into Icicle Traps on Snagoop. Good. Now he has to swap into Snagoop. Now, getting the Icicle Traps is important, because his team is pretty weak to them. He goes for the rest to get his energy back. I Driving's Force him out, hopefully into Garbantis or Dakuda. That's some good chip on the Valkyrie. Oh, I didn't... Oh, actually, Dakuda's fine. Dakuda's okay there. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But I don't have any, like, big swap-ins besides Colossa. Thing that's good is he doesn't have a... Snagoop can't really swap in because he takes damage from the traps. Torrential gives me Frail Armor. It also critted. I don't know why he's Torrential Slash. Because he just gave me a Frail Armor boost. And I'm just going to go for the T-Thrash. There's no reason why not to. Try to potentially get rid of Dakuda. That could be big for me. Yep, got the KO on Dakuda. He can't go Snagoop. If he goes Snagoop, I might just go for the big hit. Thing is, I'm not going to hit that hard with only 65, so I think T-Thrash actually does do more. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is switch back Gargolem. I could always use Colossa as a sack later in the game. Thing is, he's going to Gust just to get rid of hazards. He's looking on just trying to get rid of hazards right now. He's going to look for the hazards. No, he just Jetstream. Did not think he was going to do that. I'll Driving's Force on him clicking Gust. Does he have Tsunami as his last move? He places Poison Barbs. That kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I keep Icicle Traps up. Icicle Traps are kept into Wyndolin. Into Wyndolin, which loses its Clutch plushie. I assume he's just going to stay in, so let's sack the Colossotrops. Because Colossotrops did its job, and now we can just sack it. Colossotrops did its job, so we can just sack it. Yep, he went for the attacking move, which, yep, that makes sense. I'm wasting moves. I'm going to go for the Timber Thrash for the most damage. Go for Timber Thrash for the most damage. He switches into Snagoop, which takes more damage, and I recoil myself too, which is good. Snagoop's going to live this, but that's fine. I did everything I needed to do. Yeah, barely lived, but no big deal. Oh, I got to flail at it. Yeah, I got to flail at it just to KO it. Yeah, flail at it, KO the Snagoop, because if it gets a speed boost, it could sweep me. So yeah, I don't want it to sweep me. Oh, it perched. Actually, no, it's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. I just flail at it, do a little bit more damage. I'm fine with the flail there. So he doesn't have Tsunami. He doesn't have Tsunami, which is good. I can go with the Zulong, because I know he has a Valkyrie. So yeah, He has a Valkyrie, has a Snagoop. He has one more left I don't know about. I'm going to E-Burst. Because if he got Garbantus still... Oh. Oh. That sucks. That sucks. I don't know if he has Garbantus still. And now Flash and Flee is free. Dang it! That was a sell. That was a big sell on my part. He just Nova Blast. Okay, he Nova Blasts. He's doing a little bit of damage, but not that much. He's going to go into Snagoop, so I'm going to Driving Force. I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid. Dang it! I'm actually in trouble now. I'm actually kind of in trouble now. Because of Snagoop. I'm in trouble because of Snagoop. Now Poison Barbs are on the field forever. Well, Zipzap, he's going to live probably. Oh, I got the KO. Okay, I got the KO, which is good. We'll go Cleone on the incoming Snagoop. I still have Scampy in the back, which an Accelerate can win. Accelerate can win me the game with Snag. Okay. I don't think a Muck Blast is enough to KO me from this range. I just don't know what his last one is. I feel like his last one's Garbantus, and he doesn't want to go into that. Oh no, his last one's the Windolin. Okay, we're good. I think Zulong just wins the game then. Yes, I think Zulong just wins then. If he Mega Chomps, his Windolin gets poisoned. I live that. Because Repugnant. Awesome. I live that because of Repugnant. Nice. We're in position. We're in position to win this. That didn't quite KO the window, but it's fine because it's dead next turn. And yeah. I'm dead next turn, so I'm good. We can go for the strat again. That's for another Mega. I think I lived that. Oh my god, he hasn't learned. Yeah, he hasn't learned. I think I lived Poison. No, I died to Poison. No big deal, though, because guess what? Zulong comes back in and beats the Snagoop. Scampy does nothing, so there's no reason to bring that in and sack it, considering he could part. So we just go into Zulong. We don't take any risk here. We go into you, and we just... You're not at Boots. I'm Boots. I outspeed you. That's a GG's. That was a GG's. That was a pretty intense battle. We're going to do one more battle. See if we can get Expert in this episode, because we're on a roll right now. We're actually on a roll. Yep, one more battle should get us to Expert. So let's head into it. Alright, we're into another battle. This could be the final stretch to Expert, but this team is definitely looking like one of the more dangerous teams I've faced so far. I don't understand the Icicle. I actually don't understand the Icicle play here. Because it doesn't look like any of his teams work under Bane Haste. There's another Wintrix, though. I assume his Eliguana's Lightning Rod, so I can utilize that to my advantage. He has a Revenine, which is fine. Revenine is a good revenge killer. Icicle. Hazards could be good, but there's a Wintrix, so yeah, you're not a good bring. You're a good bring because I can... Ooh, there's Ice types. Since there are Ice types, I can bring you and Soul Burst immediately. So there are 3 Ice types, plus you're good for Banoki. Now, for the last bring, Colossotrops is bad in this battle. Although it could be good for the Eliguana. It could be good for the Eliguana, though. But if I get tased, I'm screwed. Cleone can live you. Not you. Not against anyone else, either. I think you are the best bring, because if he goes Eliguana, I can actually soak Tazes up without getting screwed. I'm going to lead with you and try to get Ice on the field first, because I feel like he's either going to lead Icicle or Wintrix for the Gargolem defense. So I'm going to try to anti-lead it with the Crackliola. He leads with the Monkey. Leads with the Monkey. Monkey's not bad, actually, because I can actually get this up. I can actually get a Soul Burst. I'll do Flare Blast, actually, to play it safe, because I want to save my moves. I'm going to try to save my moves. So let's see, are you Assertive Banoki? With Redemptive Strike? Or are you the other set? Are you Choice Item? Are you the Choice set? Let's see, though. Are you Choice set, or are you Assertive? Because Assertive does actually hit Soul Burst Crackliola neutrally, but it won't be that much. He might just place a Banana Split and call it a day. He is Assertive. Oh, guys. You know what we could do here? We could just ruin this guy's day. Watch this. He's gonna sled up a Banana Split, isn't he? And I'm gonna burn it straight to the ground. If you set up a banana split, I will laugh. Oh my god, he did it! He did it! He did it! I burnt it! I burnt it! Goodbye! I think it burns it. I don't know, though. Does it burn it? Ah! Ha, 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 ha. I knew it! I knew it, and I got the predict right, and now I'm at +1 on the incoming Revenine going for the revenge kill. Which I'll go to Clips on. I'll go to Clips to block it. Although if it goes for the Fire Breath, that's a good play on his part. Nope, it's the Fadeaway Revenine, actually. So you're the Fadeaway Revenine. I'll go for a Dark Surge for damage on anything coming in. And I still got Heat Wave up. Oh, he just switched into Iguana? Oh! Oh! That one time not having Gamma Pulse helps. Big old Dark Surge does half. His Rageful's activated, but guess what? I outspeed you because I didn't give you Frail Armor. That was a big play on my part. So we'll Dark Surge again. I still am gonna need Soulburst. I'm still gonna need Soulburst Crackalola. I need Soulburst Crackalola alive though. I need Soulburst Crackalola. Soulburst Crackalola is really good to keep alive. I probably should have set up a Scapegoat, but I don't have any safe plays to set up a Scapegoat on. He's going Revenine. So he has two plays. Fadeaway to predict Illumian. I don't know what he's going to do. I feel like Gargolem is the play. And then I go Mudslide, get rid of potential Clutch Plushie. Yep, he does go for the Fire Breath. I didn't have Cleone. That didn't do that much, actually. I'm going to go for the Mudslide for damage. I hope he doesn't have Wintrix. Dang it, he has Wintrix. I gotta sack this. I gotta sack Gargolem. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I gotta sack Gargolem. If he palms, I just force it out. Yep. I had no play there. I need a free play into Soulburst Crack. I need a free play into that, because otherwise I won't be able to live the hit. I need Soulburst Crack in this battle. There. Soulburst Crack is in. I go for a big old Flare Blast on anything. I still have my Eruption still. Jetstream is not enough to Oko me. Because Soulburst Crack is just cracked. And he knows that, so he has to switch into Akalos. That's fine. Akalos coming in isn't the end of the world. Actually, this is actually not bad at all because the ice is up. I could go into my Scampy, set up an Accelerate. I can go into Scampy and set up an Accelerate. So there's the Wave Wrecker. Trying to get some free damage. I'm going to set up a Tamp, then an Accelerate, I think. Yeah, we'll do the Tamp first because he has Revenine. I'll do this first because he has Revenine. I knew he was going to bring both Ice types because Gargolem. And it's just preventing damage. Keeps Soulburst Crackalola healthy for the Wintrix. He does go back Wintrix. I don't know if I outspeed the Wintrix. But I got my Tamp up. He takes damage. I'm going to go for the Accelerate now. Because he's not going to Oko me. Because I have a Tamp up. Unless he crits me. Which he could, let's be honest. That isn't too far out of the radar. He didn't crit. Good, he did not crit. I begin shivering, though, of course. That extra chip should hopefully put it in range. So, Body Crash is the play. Get damage on the Wintrix. Boom! Got the Oko. I needed the Oko there. That was good. I got the Oko. Got the Oko I wanted. Problem? He's going to go Rev. I outspeed Rev, but I don't think it's going to be enough to Oko it. But I can actually get rid of it. And then I still have Zulong and Soulburst Crack in the back. Oh, I got the KO. Okay, I got the KO, but I'm now out of energy, so I have to go for at least a wait. That's if the Akalos can even Oko me, because I am at +1. He could just go for a Drudge. That's the smart play for him, is go for a Drudge. Go for a Drudge and hope you can KO me next turn. I think I outspeed you, though, because of Accelerate. Nope, you just went for the KO, which did nothing. And then, bang, Body Crash. That's it! That's it! That's our Expert run. Scampy coming in clutch, taking out both of the Ice types. Wow, that was a pretty good battle. He was an Expert 3, too. Wow. That was very well done. And there we go. We did it. We have reached Expert 1, and we have a little bit of safety room as well. So yeah, that's going to be the video. That's going to be the video. We finally have reached Expert 1. All we have left is Ace. Ace is all we have left. I can claim this badge. We made it. All we have left, we need 300 more and we can reach Ace. But we have 2 days to do it. So we're going to keep grinding this out. By the time this video's out, it might be down to 1 day. So yeah. Hopefully I can still reach rank despite the 40-day break. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing Road to Ace and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!